Hey, how are you? In this video, I'm going to discuss my plan for 2023, how I plan on taking my agency to the next level and dominating through what I believe is the most important thing, which is efficiency. So I'm going to talk about how I'm going to dial in my processes, be the most efficient possible person I can be, an agency owner, and turn my machine of a business, an agency, to a new level, a new gear of just efficiency as we continue to scale and produce more and more. So let's dive into it. So as I mentioned, most important thing, I think that the key word for 2023 is efficiency. That comes with a few things: processes, speed, and execution. So you can't be efficient if you don't have the right processes in place, if you don't have the speed to execute, and then obviously execution and to do them. So processes, number one, speed, and then execution. First things first, like, what does more efficient processes look like? To me, my biggest bottleneck and biggest issue in my agency is the training aspect. The people, getting people up to speed to be high level, knowledgeable insurance professionals and know everything from A to Z when it comes to quoting, selling, binding, servicing, etc., on the accounting, those kinds of things. They're not easy to learn. That's the thing everybody talks about, is insurance is a big industry. It takes forever to learn everything and to know everything. So how do we condense that process down, or that whole timeline of getting people up to speed? So the main thing is training. And not just training as me going in, talking to my team, having a little coaching thing. Those are super important, like we should totally do those. But the training needs to happen at scale and at speed and execution. So first things first, having a layout like Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. We're doing trainings. Those are just random days. I'm not actually doing that. But for us, on Wednesdays and Thursdays are our training days. So the training isn't me going in and doing a little talk like this. It sometimes is, but every single time what I make sure of is that everything is documented and recorded. So we're able to show that to a future person, and if they need to see it, they can go back and watch it again. And so now what I'm really doing is, because we work with so many different carriers, is we're not just going to be, doing, this is what the process for this looks like. We're going into minute details, like how to change a car, how to make an endorsement, how to take a billing, how to make an outbound payment, how to make a call for an outstanding payment for a customer. How does a renewal call look like? Everything, like, in detail. It all needs to start kind of with you, because if you want your processes to look like a certain way, then you should be preparing and taking that time, an extra week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe even more, so that you can get your processes dialed in.
And you can't get your butt out of bed.
Now, on top of that, my belief is that efficiency always wins in everything, not just business. Let's look at a car. Which car is more efficient? Efficient on its speed, its acceleration, its handling, all these different things. Which vehicle is more efficient around a track? The one that is more efficient with their, let's just say they all have the same horsepower, they all have the same stuff. Which one is more efficient? The more efficient driver and the more efficient machine with the specs of the vehicle is going to win. The more efficient engine is going to win. The more efficient fighter in a fight is going to win. The one that's making calculated decisions, is not, over leveraging themselves, is not going in too quick, is efficient, will win. The more efficient basketball team with higher percentage shots, the higher percentage possessions, passes, thoughts, strategies, like, they're the ones that are going to win. Same goes for business, and especially insurance. This business is a long business. It doesn't just, you don't just make a bunch of money overnight. And everybody says it. You need to be patient. Keep going. Keep kind of stacking up year after year, year after year. So how do you go from 0 to $10 million in premium? How do you make the most efficient way from point A to point Z which is 10, let's just say everybody's goal is to hit $10 million book of business in premium. It's not an easy thing to do. We're on our way there, but I'm now right around a quarter of a way there, 25% of the way to 10 million. I am trying to expedite these 75% the most efficient way possible and sustainable way possible for the long term. So I am going to double down on my video training for my team because I think that is the foundational bottleneck of the business, because people, like I said, don't know how to do certain things. They don't know how to take payments. They don't know how to do servicing, remove cars, add cars, quote this commercial lines, product, how to do commercial servicing. Like there's so many aspects to this business. Life insurance, like another layer of stuff. These are things that need to be, instead of taking me away for 10, 20, 30 minutes each day in training because that people have questions, what you need to do is have a thorough A to Z training program for new people in your agency, starting from the most basic, like, here guys, this is our system. This is how it works. This is how you take a payment. This is how you add a car. This is how you remove a car. This is how you do a quote. This is how you do X, Y, Z. And laid out, and this is where you need to be thoughtful about the way you lay this out. It can't just be like, okay, here guys, like this is a commercial lines, general liability training on the first day. Like, dude, that's probably too advanced. Like you probably want to take a step back and just show them this is what the system looks like. This is what the billing looks like. This is what the quoting looks like. This is what this product is. Like, go through and be thoughtful about that training, because that is going to expedite their knowledge and their efficiency in being a producer and agent for your agency. So first things first, get back down, reverse engineer it. Like, how do you get people to be firing on all cylinders, selling 100K in premium each every single month? They need to have the knowledge, because knowledge is going to give them the confidence, the power, the leverage when they talk to customers to know how to do things. So it all stems from training and teaching, and you don't want to necessarily take yourself away from what's most income producing activities. You want to make sure that you have something that's duplicatable. Let's just say that person leaves you, then you start all over again. But at least you have it in a training program that you've built out for your agency that you need to do. It can't be some purchased training program. Like, if I produce this training program, that'd be great. That'd be super helpful for you if you went and used mine. But it's not your agency. Like, your business is your business, and your processes need to be done the way you want them to be done. So at the end of the day, it all comes down to efficiency and then speed. See how I'm cutting out the time? Because when it comes to money, you don't want to be messing around. You don't want to be slow when it comes to money. You want to be fast. Money compounds and it builds at a massive rate, and especially insurance. Like, if you have any basic knowledge about how the process of renewals and building a book works, the sooner you can get a $10 million book, the sooner you're going to get $1 million in commission every single year. So the sooner you have $1 million and $2 million and $3 million and $4 million and $5 million, it compounds significantly faster. So speed of money is so important. Like, you don't want to be slow when it comes to your money, and especially in insurance. So cutting out the time, like that extra 10, 20, 30 minutes that you get back every single day will start to add up. And now you're saving hours. And now when the other agency is not doing this and they're training their team and spending an extra 30 minutes a day or an hour a day or 2 hours a day training, and they're not recording it, I'm just getting ahead. It's competition. Like, we're a one-on-one against other agency owners. Like, I'm going out to be more efficient and beat them and get more deals done and bring in more revenue and hire better quality people and be more efficient, make more money, grow my book, take their business. Like, I love all of them. Like, they're all cool people, but I am in direct competition with them, and I'm trying to beat them in every single aspect of business, just like I would in any sport.